Here with Jason Klein.
Fuck.
Man. How you doing?
Sorry.
Hey man, so how you feeling being on this XKO Amateur Series?
Old? I feel very old.
So tell us, man, how did you get into MMA?
So like, I had a hip replacement done a couple years ago, and then I started doing Tai Chi, right? At like the YMCA, and I pretty much beat everybody up in the YMCA. So the next natural progression was to come to a place like this.
And what about the sport that you love? I mean, because you do MMA and Muay Thai.
All right. So this is going to be like a Saturday night, right? And I could be at home getting beat up by my wife, or I could be here and trying to beat somebody else up, but I probably have a better opportunity here to take a win than with my wife. Because no matter what, when you fight with your wife, you never win. So.
Hey, tell us about your gym and some of the training partners out there and coaches that help you get ready for your fights.
So we train at a small gym. I cross train at a lot of places, but my main gym is F5 Muay Thai in Crowley. Very small gym, but the cool thing about a small gym like that is it's a lot of one-on-one, very tight knit. You don't have to worry about a bunch of egos. There's anything you can need there. If I need to call my coaches and go to their house to go train in the garage, we do that a lot because of how far it is away from where I work. My coaches are super cool. I got Jason Nelson, who's like a bodybuilder, so all the power in the world's there, and I got probably one of the best mittmen and boxers in Rudy Moran. We cross train at a lot of different places, so I mean I go to F3, which is huge for me. They got all the pros in the world there. Where else? I go to Arlington Muay Thai with Eric Flores a lot, his guys. I got another gym, Siam Star. Go there as much as I can get there because it's close to my house. I go to Krav Maga DFW with George Stallworth to do Muay Thai. So if I'm not training at one place, I'm training at like 10 different places whenever I get a chance. And I try to put in work at least twice a day. So I have a lot of support to do it, especially as old as I am. It definitely helps out to be able to be flexible because I'm a full-time, I got a career where I work 80 hours a week. So it doesn't lend me to having a normal schedule. I'm not a kid to where I can just work 9 to 5. But I love it. It's my youth coming back out to me, trying to stay young.
Man, I would say you got quite an advantage. You get to cross train at all these gyms, different looks with all types of fighters all across DFW. Man, I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, huge advantage. 2 hip replacements, going on my 3rd. 40 years old and can't hardly move when it rains. Other than that, I mean, it's not hard to do if you just commit to it. It's just like going to work every day. Your body becomes used to it. But all the people I train with, the cool thing is it doesn't leave a lot of holes in your game. But when it comes to, you got guys that are good at clinch, guys that are good at leg kicks, guys that are good at just hands, and they can tell you exactly what you're missing. So it makes you a more rounded fighter, but it gets you more looks against people. The most comfortable people you have a spar are the people that are your guys you train with every day. So when you're going against different people all the time, it lends you the ability to be able to try stuff that you were nervous about trying against guys you've trained with for 5 years. When you got a guy that's never seen you before, so you can try the new stuff, push yourself to a little different level than just being the hardest person you're ever going to spar is the people you know, because they know exactly what you're going to do when you're going to do it, because you've developed the same habits over years. So all the different people I get to train with, they don't get to see that all the time. So it's helped evolve me as a fighter. It's helped get me to open up instead of just being the guy that throws a 1-2 leg kick, 1-2 body kick. Now I can actually throw different things because I've tried it and seen what works and what doesn't work. So I like it.
Man, that's awesome, Jason. And how would you describe your fighting style?
Definitely I'm a counter fighter, even though my coaches don't want me to be. I really love to clinch. The more cardio you get, the better clinching turns out to be, because it's like chess at that point. You're not just trying to throw something. Really like throwing that right leg no matter where it's at, whether it's a head kick, body kick, or leg kick. But we're really exploring, and anybody that spars me knows I love stopping people with my left kicks, even though that's the worst side of me. As far as what my coaches are doing to me now is we're not just doing that 3 or 4 combinations, dropping a kick. We're doing 6 and 7 piece combinations now, continuously moving forward and then picking an angle, which if anybody knew me before, I was like a tree. I'd sit there and I'd take as much punishment as you could throw because it didn't hurt, and I'd just come back with whatever I got. Now I'm fighting with what a lot of people say, I'm like a middleweight, or a welterweight. I can actually move when I fight, and I'm multifaceted in that. So it'll be a fun fight. The guy I'm fighting is super tall, and I prefer guys that are super tall because they tend to not defend themselves as much as normal, which lets me sneak in the stuff I want to sneak in.
We're
So.
excited for this fight on September 6th. Do you have any words for your family, friends, or sponsors?
Yeah, I do want to give a shout out to Specimen Fightwear. They hooked it up big time. Danny's a really good guy, supports all local fighters, he's a local businessman, so always support your local business people. A1 Custom Tack, anything that you need for your guns when it comes to Kydex. Tony Bandana's the best guy in the world to go to. My work, they sponsor me by letting me leave whenever I need to. AutoNation Ford in Frisco, you need any used car, AutoNation is the best car dealership in the world to go to for pre-owned vehicles. And then if you need a new Ford, come see me. I'm hooking people up with deals every day, all day. And my wife, thank you for being my wife and not leaving me, even though I wouldn't let you. And my daughter for never seeing me. She appreciates when I am there.
There you go, Jason Klein. He'll be fighting the XKO Amateur Series here at the Gas Monkey Live on September 6th. Y'all come out and support this fight and come watch him. Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.